Hey there, Cancerians. It's Tanisha from Tanisha's Tarot. I'm here to do a reading for you for February 2019. I've been asked to do some clarifications, so I'm going to be clarifying with the Celtic deck that I have. And yeah, let's get straight into it. Alrighty, so looking for about 3 cards. Pop out and tell me your story. There's one. Cancerians, February 2019. There is 2. And Cancerians, 2019. And there is 3. Okie dokie. So already I'm seeing a little bit of a tale to tell. The 5 of Wands here is telling me that you've come out of some sort of conflict, that there's been some sort of battle. It might be in yourself, it might be with others, generally due to the fact that it's a 5 of Wands. This can be like to do with physicality in some way. So you might have inner conflict when it comes to your own physicality, or it may in fact be like a physical, fight. But yeah, generally speaking, I mean, these days, even with the internet, you have a physical element when you're sort of typing or texting an argument to somebody, but it's just telling me that there's been some point of conflict between you and others. So when I then look to the next part of the story, this is the Queen of Swords. This is harsh words, but the Queen of Swords is quite measured. She is stable in her communication, but she can be harsh. There's no doubt about that. All of the Swords communication tends to be to the point and not necessarily very, very, fluffy or necessarily nice to hear. But the Queen of Swords upright means that you were measured in the way that you communicated your side of things. So you're coming from a position of balance. You're coming from a space of integrity, and the Queen does bring more of the feminine elements and attributes. So that sort of suggests that if you did have something emotional to say, that you were saying it from a position of stability. So that's really good. Coming through conflict and then speaking your truth in a measured and balanced way. And then the 8 of Pentacles shows me that you're then refocusing on yourself. This card can refer to education and self-development. So from this experience, you've come out of it going, right, I need to tune back into myself. I need to look at what I'm doing and where I'm at, and you actually process this experience as a lesson. So from conflict through speaking your truth to this is really positive. This is like showing emotional intelligence when somebody's may have been foolish towards you, or there may have been a situation that was conflicting for you. You've actually turned it around. You've gained the lesson from it, and you've actually you've used it for fodder, fertilizer, whatever, for your garden to grow yourself and to grow past this and through this. So congratulations, Cancer. That's actually a really great way of dealing. Now I'm going to get some clarification here with my Celtic deck. So the 5 of Wands, tell me more about that for Cancer, February 2019. Alright, so the 5 of Wands has come up again in reverse. So this shows me that you come out of this conflict. Like, there's the conflict happening, here's the conflict, you're coming through it. You come through it, you come out of it, you move through it quite quickly. So whatever this is, it might even just be like the slightest scuffle, a hiccup in the road, a bump in the road, yeah, that's really weird that it's come out upright and then come out reverse. So this conflict, I'm seeing this as not something that you instigate. It's something that like happens nearby and you're briefly involved and then you step right out of it pretty quickly. So yeah, I might just get one more clarifier on that one because yeah, it's like you have the conflict and you step out of the conflict. I just want to maybe get an idea of what is this conflict. So the Five of Wands. All right. The Devil. Okie dokie. So this is telling me that, this may be in relation to overindulgence. This could be about an unhealthy relationship. This is talking about, the self-imposed, bondage and servitude. So the devil in relation to these cards is that there's somebody who's got their own issues going on. This may have even been somebody with a drug problem or something, so you do not need to take their nonsense personally. Their response to you says more about them than what it says about you. This person has their own issues, or if this was you, this is you sort of like it's all come to the surface here, and whatever these issues are, it's caused conflict which has forced you to then look at them. So that's really interesting. That's like somebody who's definitely got some demons in their head. Alrighty, so the Queen of Swords, it sort of suggests to me it's not necessarily you because you seem to come out of it really positively. So I'm thinking it's somebody else has some random crack up at you and you just like defend yourself and then move on quite quickly. So Queen of Swords, clarifier. Alrighty, so the stars. So this is the wish. This is the wish card. This is like the sparkly ray of hope card. This is like, this can even be like, a high protection card. So whatever this nonsense turmoil is, you've got like someone sort of looking out over you, and you have like sort of like a golden light around you, just stopping anything from sort of getting in and affecting you. And this is probably why you are able to, stand in your power, speak your truth, and maintain like emotional and communicative balance. So yeah, the star as a clarifier for the Queen of Swords shows me that like you just have like you're working from a place of light. You're coming from a place of purity. Unlike this devil card, you're basically the complete opposite. Here, your energy is coming up as quite hopeful and quite light. If these were your demons, you come out of them. You come out of it. This conflict like brings that out of you, and you step back into the light. And this card can talk about wish fulfillment, but I'm seeing this as like a golden protection around you, and something that keeps you like stabilized in your own truth. So that's actually that's really good. All right, so the Eight of Pentacles upright, clarify for Cancerians 2019. All right, so the Death card. So this is about letting go, the need for these things to occur so as you are able to move on. And the Death card, it's like I always think of the leaves falling. Like right now I'm thinking of leaves falling, and it might seem like the tree's now bare, but during this time those leaves are then nourishing the roots for the tree to grow further and stronger and bigger, and there'll be more leaves next season. So the Eight of Pentacles with this as a clarifier, this is really saying that you let that shit go. and you use it as fertilizer for your garden to grow bigger and beyond these types of situations, and you really are refocusing on yourself and working on yourself and your education. And yeah, this death card I see as auspicious because it really is, you're using these situations for your own betterment. And this is a reading that's showing me great emotional intelligence. So congratulations, Cancer. So thank you for watching. If you'd like to keep in touch with the readings each month, please click subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading, please let me know via the email below. Otherwise, I will see you next month. Thank you and love to all.